Hey everyone, it's me. Who else would it be? So, today this is going to be a 10 o'clock video for you, and I just want to say hi to everyone who's new here. Friend or foe, welcome. And, so, with the sudden influx of new subscribers, I figure there's going to be questions. So if you have any, just let me know. And also, I want to make an introduction to my channel. So if you have any basic like introduction questions for it, let me know. Even if you're a long-time subscriber, if you think, hey, people might want to know this coming into it, let me know. Yeah, I'm pretty much open. I don't know, like, I like to be transparent. I like to be open. And also, I feel if you live an authentic life, you won't have to, like, answer for anything, really. So, like, if you're not lying, you're not gonna have to, remember your lies. Because in my past, I've been a horrible person. And it's a lot of work, really. So, but through therapy and healing and whatever, just telling myself that I can't live like this anymore. Yeah, and believe me, when I was a kid, my family didn't think I would live past 25. Look at me here, woo, defying the odds, in so many ways. No, last night I made a video. I was drinking some tea. I had my new Steve Henry Show coffee cup mug, and I don't know, I just didn't like my lipstick was doing this weird thing, and I just didn't like the video. So I was like, I'll just re-record it. And it sucks because it was a pretty good video. I just, I don't know what my lipstick was doing. I'm not good with makeup. I don't like the way it feels. So, I've always been a more natural kind of thing, except for my hair, which is, and I have to re-dye it. I have a poll on my community page if you want to vote what color I should dye it next. I do my own hair. I've done my own hair forever. Like I said, I have a lot of quirks. And one of them is I really don't like other people touching me too much unless I'm really comfortable with them. So, so I just, and plus I'm a cheapskate. Sometimes I am. So, okay. Back to, I just want to, I see today I can't get my bearings because it's early for me. I wanted to, this week I wanted to start waking up earlier and try to get more organized. I am not an organized person. I'm kind of chaotic sometimes, like with my scheduling and stuff like that, and I have a lot of trouble sleeping. So I've been working on that. So this little poop head woke me up. He would not let me. 8 o'clock came, he heard my alarm, and I shut it off. And he would not stop bugging me until I woke up. He was just in my face, laying on top of me. Apparently, he's my accountability buddy. He's like, Mom, you wanted to start waking up at 8 o'clock to get your day started. So he just wouldn't stop bugging me. Finally, around 8:10, I'm like, fine, you little jerk, I'll wake up. So I guess thank you, Junior. Thank you. He's like, I got you back, Mom. Plus, it means he gets his meds earlier. Right? And then this one, she just wants to sleep. Yeah. You can't see her, but she's enjoying my butt scratches. Oh, so yeah, there's the 3 dogs. This is Lola. Lola, come here. Come here, Lola. Come here. This is Lola. She's my old girl. She's my foster fail from when I lived in Albuquerque. And I did fostering with my ex. Well, A lot of it was with myself too, but because he was kind of there and here and there and gone and take off for months on end and whatever. So, but yeah, I got her as a puppy. She was a foster pup. Actually, right around St. Patty's Day, I got her. She was returned to the rescue. She was adopted and returned, and because she nibbled, and I call her my nibbler, because when she gets really, really happy and really excited, so, but she's a good old girl. She's 8, and this one's Junior. He's kind of a rescue. No, I'm just kidding. When he was young, when he was a little puppy, we got him early because he was the runt, and he was like 2.5 pounds when I got him. Can you imagine a 70-pound beast being this big? And I spoiled him, and that's my fault. He's a brat now, but he's a good brat. And he's 5 now, and that just weirds me out. Like, I can't. It's like your kids, you know? Like, what? They just grow up so freaking fast. He's starting to get gray hair, and it kind of makes me a little sad. It's hard to tell with Lola, but I can see the white starting to get around her eyes. And then there's Penny. She's 2. And she was another one. She was like a rescue situation, kind of. And she also, we got her younger than we probably should have. So they both have those little issues. And she doesn't know how to socialize very well, so that's why she's in training now. Because it took that long to find a trainer here. We live in a very tiny town, and there's not a lot here. There's not a Walmart, there's one grocery store, there's just, yeah. And it took that long for me to find a dog trainer here. And the closest place is about 90 minutes away. It's not a big city either. It does have a Walmart though. So, you know, with everything just going out of town a lot, going out of town isn't something that happens a lot because I have a lot of stuff on my plate, and also like, I don't like leaving the house. That's where my dogs are. That's what everybody I want to be around is. I don't like leaving the house much, but I'm working on that this year too. Actually, I was doing really well, and then when the panini hit, it just kind of doop, and we mostly keep to ourselves because, one, my mom lives here and she is very compromised. She has a lot of health issues going here. We moved her in, and the doctor had given her 6 months to live, and now it's almost, almost gonna be 3 years this year. So, but you know, that's a big responsibility we have, and so we don't get to go out of town very often, and also dog sitters, stuff like that. It's fun. So, going out of town a lot for a trainer would have been a little cumbersome. Okay, I didn't talk about that in the last video. Now back to what I was actually talking in the last video. My channel, it started, this one I believe it was 10 years ago. The original channel I did was like 11 years ago. My nose is so runny this morning. The wind, it's so windy here. If you live in the Panhandle area, you know what I mean. Losing weight is so weird. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Why would I lose weight here? So if you live in the Panhandle, you know what I mean. It's just allergies. Okay. So my channel originally started 11 years ago. Not this one, but the other one. And that one doesn't exist anymore. But I had started it because I was bored one night. I'd been deep diving in YouTube. I didn't even know you could get paid off of it. And I saw feeding videos, and I was like, what the heck? I made a video one night because I was bored, and I got stood up on a date from if you go back in this archive of videos, the Juggalo. He just didn't show up. Stood me up. So I ordered some Papa John's. And I'm like, you know what? I'm bored. And I'm a very weird person. I like to experiment. I like to observe. I like to test the waters. You know, I like to ask a lot of questions. Poke the bear sometimes. And so I made a video where I was eating a breadstick very seductively while making fun of, kind of mocking, king shaming. I'm sorry. I know that's wrong. A little snoring. You know, eating a breadstick really seductively, and I was making fun of it. I was like, yeah, you kiss like that. What's wrong with you? You're weird, you know. And my original mission for that channel was to get on Tosh.0, which never happened, unfortunately. Oh well. It happens sometimes. But my beverage goblin. No, I just have 2 drinks right now. I have my chicory coffee with mushroom focused creamer and shilajit in it. Yeah, that sounds disgusting. It is. No, the coffee actually tastes really good. The shilajit, it's something I've wanted to try, and I decided this month was going to be the month I was going to try it. I was going to try it for 30 days and see what it did. So, I'll let you guys all get to watch. It's 30 days if I'm all like got more energy and stuff. You know? And then this is water, because what I do is when I get these, because I hate plastics just being so a lot of times what I'll do is I'll save these and use them for water bottles for a couple weeks or so, and then when they start to, I don't know, I mean, I wash them out, but after a while my brain's like, no. So I'll reuse them as water bottles. I put them in, I fill them up like halfway, put them in the freezer, and then as plastics. And I figure, you know, I'm already drinking the drink, why waste the bottle? So, only 2 drinks this morning. What? I'm slacking. So yeah, I wanted to be on Tosh.0, and then that video blew up. Like, I'm talking about blown up. Within a week, I had 1,000 subscribers. And, sorry, I'm trying to look at the thing. I know that's something people have commented on forever. It's a little quirk of mine as well. Flipping with my hair. That's why I wear my hair up in a lot of videos, because people are always like, you mess with your hair too much. Especially in the cooking videos, they try to wear my hair up. Because even I know I shouldn't be messing with my hair that much when I'm cooking. So yeah, that video blew up, and I got recruited from another website in Florida, and that was a disaster. That website doesn't exist anymore. I only did like 3 photo shoots for it, and I never got paid, which is fine, because that was my bad. Like I said, I was a horrible person in my past. And plus I have this weird twisted sense of loyalty, and back then it was a lot weirder. So they told me somebody had done them wrong, so I did that person wrong. And it was one of those things where, you know, sometimes people complain about people, but they're still friends with that people. And I guess they just want to vent about that person, and I didn't realize that at the time. So, you know, it was one of those things. And I know, you know, it's like when, you know, your friend breaks up with her boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, and they're like, oh, and you're like, oh yeah, I always hated that guy or that person, and then they get back together with him and tell him everything you said. So it was a situation kind of like that, but a little more demented, I guess. No, I just took them some things, and I shouldn't have, and yeah, I don't know. I felt horrible for a long time, and I tried to make amends. So hopefully I've been forgiven. I don't know, or if not, I don't care. I apologized and I tried to rectify the situation. It was just a year ago that I tried to make it better, and it was a 10-year thing. So I don't know. Like, because as I've grown as a person, things I've done in my past are like, yeah, and then they would eat at me, and I tried to make things right with the people that I hurt. My stomach's doing its thing. Last night was a bad stomach night, but I was in a lot of pain. I was drinking ginger tea, so in my video, because it was helping. I did have weight loss surgery about 9 years ago. Yeah, 2014, and that's just a wild story. It didn't go well, but I have kept off like about 100, about 80 pounds, like from my highest weight. So I don't know. So anyways, like I was saying, that channel, it got up to about 10,000 subscribers, give or take. I think it was just like under. And I was making pretty good money off of it. Like I said, I didn't even know you could make money off of YouTube. But yeah, you know, and it launched my fetish model career. So that was kind of cool. For a while, I was really making decent money off of that. And then, you know, with my ex, it kind of dwindled because I had a lot of stressors going on with that. And then, you know, even though it was one of those things, even though he made me feel bad and made me, like, he wanted a lot of my time, so I didn't have a lot of time for other things like YouTube and like, but then when I didn't have money coming in, he would make me feel bad and tell me to go ask some virtual D and, you know, whatever. Because I also do phone acting. And, you know, like, but a year into that channel, I noticed that people started following me, like women and other people who weren't just there for the fetish stuff. Like, and so I made this one. It was a vlog channel. It was called Everyday Kitty D in the beginning. So, and I know some of you have been here since the beginning. Hi, Angie. Karina used to follow me. She sent me gifts. There's an unboxing where she sent me some stuff. So, oh man, that shampoo was awesome. That was really good shampoo. I just can't justify spending that much on shampoo. I won some eyebrow set from Trisha Paytas. Let's see. Like all the old school YouTubers back when it was like a community. I miss those days. And that's why I have this channel, because I want to create a community of like-minded people who lift each other up and support each other. And just document our lives and share our lives. And I've met some people from YouTube, and there's some people I've talked to for like 12 years and I've never met. Heck, I have friends I've never met and I've been talking to for like 30 years. Not even kidding. That's what happens when you're a recluse hermit. So yeah, that's what happened with this channel, and then that channel's gone. But that's where Fatty Approved started. So, and it's just kind of stuck. And I asked a couple months ago if they wanted me to change the name to like Hatterhouse Approved or something. But the survey showed that people liked Fatty Approved. It won by a landslide. So that's cool. So if anybody was like, oh, don't call yourself a fatty, like, I'm not delusional. I don't find fat to be a bad word. People put bad common sense. Is that the right word? Well, they may, it's, I don't feel like it's a bad word. It's a descriptor, and I am fat. So, It doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't describe who I am, it describes what I am. So I know I've had a couple comments like saying, oh, don't call yourself fat, and I don't, like I said, I don't feel like it's a bad word. And I'm not, for anyone who thinks I'm like a fat advocate or whatever, it's just the way I see it. You only have one life and one body, and you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. And trying to compose my thoughts here, and apparently this is gonna probably be a 30-minute video, and I'm sorry. Oh wait, I forgot. I have the TV on. Huh? Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what time it was because I have to log into work soon. But you have to love yourself, and I don't. If you're big and you're happy with that, awesome. If you're big and you want to lose weight, awesome. Go you. You got this. I want to spread love and positivity, you know? Like, I used to be the bitter, angry, petty person who'd be like, oh, you need to eat a cheeseburger kind of person, you know? No. We don't. Those vibes just aren't it. You know, if you're underweight, you want to gain weight. You're underweight, you want to stay that way. I mean, I understand that things have consequences, and I think, like, deep down, I know the consequences of my actions. I'm a whole as adult. I'm 43 years old. I know what being fat means. And that's another goal. See, I have all these goals that I've set for myself for this year. They're not resolutions. And I've been working towards them. And you know, like, I'm not trying to necessarily, like, I'm not calling this a weight loss journey. I'm not necessarily setting out to lose weight. I'm setting out to be a healthier person. And the side effect of that is losing weight. In some ways. Like, and I don't want to deprive myself of anything that I like, but maybe I'll do it in smaller doses. Like, you know, this morning I had 2 pieces of bacon for breakfast. You know, Josh made me 4. And I was like, no, you take those. Serving size is 2. Did the fatty in me want to eat that bacon? Yes. Wanted to eat all that bacon. So, anyways, like, so don't, if you're looking at me for some, like, weight loss inspiration, I guess you could follow. But if you're looking at me to be like, hey, let's get healthy together, hey, we've got each other. So then this channel has also been called Boo to the Rescue, because I used to have a service dog and her name was Boo. She was my first dog, like, really, as an adult. I've had tons of dogs as a kid, but they weren't my dogs. She was a pit bull that was rescued by my ex, and he gave her to me because he had nowhere to put her. Yeah, so she was my service dog. I trained her myself. She was such a good dog. I miss her so much. And through Boo, I actually started fostering dogs, and I got really into rescue. So that's why I called it Boo to the Rescue. Because her and I, we fostered puppies, so many puppies. And like, we did short-term fosters, and like, I have a piece of hair in my face and I can't get it. Okay, so many, there it is. So many puppies, because we would get them overnight or a couple nights, or like we'd go drive to Roswell and we'd get them. And most of the time when I say we, I mean Boo and I. Sometimes my ex was there, depending on whatever. And drove transport vans. I went to Utah several times in rescue transports. Van full of dogs. Need a little Vicks under your nose for the long drive. You just drive straight till you get there. Then you sleep. But yeah. Excuse me. So, and then Boo passed away. And then I kind of like shut down. I moved here with my ex. That was just, I was too sad and just too disheveled, and like I didn't update for a while, and then I got a divorce. And I know I talk about that in some of my videos too, because my ex just and like there's a few videos and where I talk about stuff like that. But eventually when I got with Josh, I renamed it Hatterhouse, and I tried, like, I was trying to get back into the groove of things, but I just didn't have the time to do as many videos as I wanted. Sorry, little boo tears here. But yeah, we renamed it I renamed it Hatterhouse because that's what I started calling my house, because he's Mad Hatter. Everybody in town knows him as Hatter. And the Hatterhouse. And then, like I said, I just didn't have the time at first, because Josh and I would go out of town a lot. We travel a lot. This is before we had Penny, and also like I had a roommate. He was blind. He's in some of the videos too. I joke, like, somebody said, "Oh, I love your brother," and I was like, "He's not my brother. He's just a stray that I picked up," which is kind of true. Like, he was living with my ex, and my ex in a drunken rage one night, like, threw him out on the street, kept his little debit card and all his IDs and food stamp card and all that stuff. Just threw him out on the street. Like, and then he was missing for like 2 days. And when I got wind of that, because I knew Larry, I hung out with him a few times at my ex's apartment. And so I put out a APB. No, I'm just kidding. I put out Tucumcari Underground. I posted on my page, and people shared it. And within a half an hour, I knew where Larry was, and he was staying in this abandoned house, with these people. And I told him, "Larry, you can't live here." Because, like, I went to go hang out with him, and I brought him food. And I was like, "We're going to get you your debit card back. We're going to get you your food stamp card back." And I did. There was this cop here that I was not friends with, but he understood the situation. He had been called to my house several times on things like, my ex would call the cops for the dumbest reasons, because, like, he thought the cops were gonna, like, put me in my place. And I actually want to do a story time of the time I was arrested because of that. So, because Albuquerque has weirder laws than here. So yeah, this cop knew my situation with this person, and his issues. And he was able to get Larry's stuff. So I just called him up and I talked to him and I explained the situation, and he was like, "Okay, I'll go over there, I'll do what I can." So when I went to go walk into the house, I stepped on the floor, like 1 foot, and the floor creaked and kind of bowed under me. The wood was rotting, and I'm like, "Larry, there was a mattress in front of the fireplace." Like, it was a den. I don't want to say the word before that, but it was a den. And I told Larry, "You can't stay here. This place is a death trap. You're gonna come live with me." So then, like, for about 2 years-ish, he stayed with me, and I was his caregiver for a while, and Actually, it was really strange, and I tell this in another video too. The place that he was in, like the day after he came to live with me, it burned down. Like, and the cops came to my door and they're like, we were wondering, do you know where Larry blank 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 is? Yeah, he's in the bedroom sleeping. Why? What's up? Oh, okay, we just wanted to make sure he was safe because there was a fire at the residence he was known to stay at. Oh. Oh. And I noticed that sometimes, I mean, it's total coincidence, but I feel like I gotta watch out what I say, because a lot of times I'll say things out loud and then, yeah. I know it's pure coincidence, but I'm gonna win the lottery, buy a big bunch of off-grid land, and all my friends are gonna move out there with us. And yes, it's gonna have a giant Olympic-sized indoor swimming pool. And we're gonna have a dog rescue. Putting it out there in the air. Yeah, so that's basically like a rundown of my channel. And like I said, back in November, I decided to start posting every day to get back into it. And I have. I don't think I've missed a day since November. And eventually I might stop posting every day, because I know that's a lot for some people, and I know not all the content I put out is for everyone, so I'm trying to stay on top of my playlist. Like, there's the cooking playlist, the unboxing playlist, the wandering hat playlist. Fridays are vlogs, certainly vlogs. Today's a vlog, I guess, so, you know, but Wednesdays is cooking with the Hatters. Saturdays are my lives now. Lives make me really nervous. If you notice, I talk fast. Hopefully I'll get out of that. I do want to make a StreamYards eventually. And try to... I'm not good at talking with people, unless I know them really well. But I'm trying... That's another thing. I'm trying to, like, get myself out of my shell and expand my horizons. So please be patient with me, or don't, whichever. It's your life. So yeah. So if you're only into the cooking videos, those are Wednesdays. Sometimes we may put up another one, depending. And then this Wednesdays is gonna be fun. For all you new people who came here from BBQ Chicken and the other person who nominated me for the new Queen of Girl World, and all the Twitter buzz. It's gonna be fun, so don't miss it. At least come see what's going on, because yeah, we don't take ourselves seriously here, so we do but we don't, if you get my drift. So we're gonna have some fun with it this week. Should be filming that one tonight. I'm trying to think what else. I just know this is a long video, and I'm sorry, I didn't intend to make it that long. My brain does not work in a straight line. But I have to go post stuff on eBay. I have to log onto the phone. I want to try to get my minute to move going again. It's probably way past 10 o'clock, but this video will be up. So I know people are like, she hasn't put up a video yet today. What's going on? Just because I'm filming this right now on the 6th. Happy birthday, Manic Mama Musings. Yeah, and if you watched this far, let me know. I hope I didn't forget anything. But like I said, if you have any questions you want to ask, if you want any introduction questions, I'll be working on my memberships. If there's anything, like I wanted to do like workout videos and stuff, and like deeper videos, and then of course there's the one where I'm gonna be talking about my job a little bit more, the membership level. I might change the prices, I'm not sure, so I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on the screen where I give you thanks. Excuse me. Then the members. So far I've only got 2. Thank you so much. And I guess that's it. Just like I said, please be patient with me if you have it in you. You know, and one love, peace, look out for the normal people, and have a great Monday. Bye.